Chef Sharon. Today we will be preparing a salmon stuffed with crab and shrimp. Okay. First thing you want to do is there's a whole salmon. This is an Atlantic salmon. It's Harris Teeter's brand. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to take the skin off of this salmon. We want to remove the skin from it. So you're going to you need a real sharp knife to do this with, and you want to start at the tail end and just kind of get it going, whereas you can start to pull it away. Yeah, this recipe is really good for those my salmon lovers out there. You're gonna really love this. It's really good. And like I say, you want to have a real sharp knife, and once you get it going good, it should just peel right off away from you. I'm leaving some of the meat, but some of it will stay attached to the skin, which is perfectly okay. You just want to keep on pulling it away from the meat of the salmon. Be kind of diligent when you get to the end, because it has a tendency to stick to the skin. Let's see here. Alrighty, I'm just gonna take my knife and just kind of take the rest of that off of there. I'm gonna get all this skin off of there. Okay, and that is done. That is all of that skin off the back of that salmon. You want to make sure you get all of that off. Flip it back over, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this into 3 long pieces so that we can braid it. Okay. Stay right there, don't you go nowhere. We want to start in the center. You want to come down here and take your knife and just take it all the way down. Then you want to come over and start a second cut. And like I say, you want to come from the middle ways on over cut right here and do the same thing all the way down. You're done. You should end up with 3 nice pieces. Okay. That's piece 1. That's piece 2. And there's your 3rd piece. It's like braiding hair. We're gonna take now, like you were doing a braid of hair, you wanna take your first piece and cross over. Okay. You wanna take your 2nd piece, cross here, and just do just like you're gonna braid it. Braiding hair. 1 piece. Come back over with your 3rd piece. Alrighty, so as you can see, looks just like a long braid. We want to get this bad boy over to your pan, which is what you're going to be preparing to bake it in. You just want to use a flat sheet pan line. I've lined this pan with foil today, so it's just a baking sheet that's lined with aluminum foil. And I put it on the shiny side up and just do better as far as not sticking to the pan. So there you have the salmon, okay? Now our next step to this, we're gonna move over here. We're gonna prepare the crab. Nice and chopped up here. So we can incorporate that into it. You just wanna take your ends off the parsley and just take the tops and just cut it. And I'm just kind of going up and down. Just be real careful not to cut yourself. Trying to learn this technique. I have one daughter that's a chef, and I tell you, she can really go to work on this knife. Make it do backflips. We want to take and put this away in here. Then next we will be using, this is just lump crab meat. You could get it at Harris Teeter. All the grocery stores carry it. And it's usually back with the seafood. And it's just lump crab meat. And I've taken it and I put it in a food processor to kind of break it up some. But this is 1 can. And I'm using the crab claw meat, which is good. We just kind of mix that together. And this is going to be for the crab cakes. So we're going to dump that in here. Then I'm going to be adding some mayonnaise. And like I said, I didn't really measure this. It's just about a big spoon. I would say maybe it's half a cup if you wanted to use measurements of mayonnaise. Just Duke's mayonnaise. Not your Miracle Whip, but the Duke's mayonnaise. Then we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice. And this is about a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm just going to pour that in over it. This other thing here we have is cream cheese, and it's supposed to be softened cream cheese. I'm going to see how soft. I'm going to pop this in the microwave for a few seconds, for about 10 seconds, because you want it to be kind of room temperature soft. And I just took this out the fridge, so it's not really room temperature. So I'm going to be putting it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. So hold on, be back. Okay, voila, we're back. Okay, cream cheese. And this is just a pack of cream cheese, just 1 cream cheese. And I use Philadelphia brand because I'm a name brand girl and I love Philadelphia. And next we want to put in, we got the lemon juice, we've done the mayonnaise. We'll do our seasons out. We're going to do some kosher salt and some black pepper and some paprika. And like I said, I'm not measuring again. I'm going to just kind of put that in my hand. Not a whole lot of this, guys. Maybe it's 1/4 to a half teaspoon. Then we have our organic, simply organic black pepper. We're going to just shake a little bit of that in there. I'm going to do some paprika. Same thing. Just shake a little bit in there. A little bit go a long way. We have our minced garlic. And the garlic is just 2 cloves of garlic. We just mix that up. And we're going to add that in it too. And I'm going to start to mix. I'm using a metal mixing spoon. I'm just going to kind of mix all that up there and get it incorporated real well. I'm going to go ahead and add in our chopped parsley. I'm just going to put all that in there. And we're going to mix that in. I love crab cakes. I like crab meat. Not the imitation stuff, but the real stuff. This is the real stuff. Last step to this we're going to add is some panko breadcrumbs. And it's just plain breadcrumb. That kind of gives a little bit more texture. Add them breadcrumbs, it'll thicken up a little bit more, kind of absorb some of the mayo and the cream cheese. I'm going to add the rest of that in there. We're going to take this over now and add it to this salmon.